everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Modded Minecraft Jurassic Park. I did a bunch of resource gathering off camera, so I got us some more oak plank, well, oak wood in general, a bunch of spruce. I have the throwaway, and then I also took out the Citipati egg and the fuchsia spores that we had cooking in the culture vat. So this is ready to go down once we're done with these walls. I realized I wasn't recording, so I missed like 2 minutes of footage basically, but I put down these iron doors and these buttons for getting in and out of the pen. But I guess I just want to like jump straight into building all this. I want to get it done so that we can do another dino. Super exciting. We'll do it like this. Okay, and then there it is. Okay. Okay, and then I didn't have any of those before, but now I do. So I'll do this. I just want to get these walls up. Okay. I don't actually know what a Citipati looks like off the top of my head, to be honest, so I'm kind of excited to see what it is. Alright, there we go. And then I can add corners to this now. Torches. To the inside here too. Hopefully the snow will melt. That's the one bad thing about building in the winter with this mod, the Serene Seasons one, is that snow just gets on the ground everywhere, and as much as it does melt in the spring, like all of this will eventually go away. If it has a roof over it, it won't. So I'm a little bit worried about like the snow on these fence blocks here, but alas. Okay. Oh, and I didn't make the feeder. That's okay. For now, this will work just fine. I don't think I want to do a water feature in this one. I don't think every single one of them is gonna need it. But you know what I am gonna do? I'm gonna run over and steal one of those ancient fern spores from the parasaur pen, so that those can start growing in here. Okay. I guess let me just throw my bed down in here. Let me get one of them fern spores, please and thank you. Let's check up on, and I decided on a name. I think I'm gonna name him Ezekiel. I like Ezekiel. Okay. Yeah. Plant that back. Take one of these. Where's our parasaur at? Is he down here? Aha. This camouflage really does a good job. Like, the blue eyes obviously don't, but I don't know, I'm having a hard time finding him sometimes, so. And look at that, he's all happy. Do I have any bones on me? No. Okay. I think it's funny. Barbara, she's in prison over there. I didn't have a lead, okay? Okay. Throw one of this. Maybe I'll let that spread before I bone meal. Well, no, I'm kind of impatient. Okay. The feeder. That's really the only thing left. Honestly, I could probably just... I could make a furnace real quick. I thought I had one. Am I dumb? I thought I moved one over here. I could have sworn that I did that at some point or another. If not, I'll just make one real quick. Doesn't hurt to have an extra. Yeah, I guess not. Oh well. Because what I can do... So here we go. I can just cook up what I need. Oh, but I think the feeder needs glass. It does. Oh. Alright. Let's go, Babs. Off we go. I'm gonna need to put up a sign or something too, or else I am gonna forget that dino's name. Oh no, though, I was thinking about it in my own time. I was thinking about this giant hill and the problem that it might cause, but genuinely, so what I'm thinking is, since it kind of goes like this, I could put the birds up here, is what I'm thinking. Like, the tunnel will split into a few different directions, you know, like maybe it'll go to the herbivores first, and then it'll come around, and then, hit the, or maybe it'll do herbivore, then aquatic. I don't know. At some point, though, it'll go up on top, is what I'm getting to. Alright, so I've got this. Let's see. Do I have... Yeah, I do. Okay. Feeder, yes, please. I need stone and iron. I was missing that, too. Let me just throw a... Or I think I have some stone... Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh, my inventory is so full. Let me just get rid of some of this stuff real fast. I just did that without thinking. I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. Feeder, the feeder, the feeder. Okay, and then I want like a billion seeds if we can. That would be great. We'll do that, and then I don't know, it's an this one is an omnivore, so I'm pretty sure I don't know, feeding it just that for now is okay. So I'll throw these in there too. Might as well. It's all the meat that I have, though. Alright. Where'd my horse go? Hello. Right back over again. Please let me through. Citipati, here we come. So curious what this thing looks like. I wonder if it's gonna be like raptor-esque, you know? Alright, I'll do that so that that can hatch in the meantime. I'll get this feeder out, maybe I'll put this here. Go. And I don't know if I want to put this down, because especially if this is one of those things that will, I don't know, get eaten up by the dino. I don't want to waste it by just like putting it on the ground. I should have gotten more stuff while I was over there. That's okay. I think this habitat, excuse me, yawning everywhere here, will be enough. Maybe I can make the sign in the meantime. I don't want to go too far just in case it hatches, but I'll be fast. I'll put it up over here. If nothing else, I don't think that they're very hard to tame, so I'm not super worried about it. Okay. maybe we'll do this here. Ezekiel. Okay. Run, run, run. And I guess this one... we'll wait for it to be born. 9, okay. Maybe I can do this in the meantime. Get some rocks and stuff going. I'll add the slabs and other things later. I think for now I just wanna... I'll be so bummed if this thing can fly. I don't know what I'll do if it can. Hello. Waiting for it to start to shake, and then I'll stop what I'm doing. There it is. Okay. Ooh, exciting. I hope it doesn't attack me off the bat. That would suck. There it is. Aw, it's cute. Okay. Female, nice. Okay, bone, diurnal. So during the day. The female pyrolord is often mistaken for its popular relative, oviraptor. However, oviraptor is actually known from comparatively poor remains in the well-preserved Citipati. At 3 centimeters long, or 30 meters, excuse me, was a large oviraptoid with an iconic crest. Despite the popularity of the hypothesis that oviraptorids were literal egg thieves, we know that these dinosaurs were attentive parents to their nests. Several spectacular fossils of Citipati fossilized while brooding over its eggs with its arms fanned out over them. Their nests were circle-shaped with gaps in the middle where the parent could sit with its wings spread over its progenies. Starting through the Cretaceous period of what is now Mongolia, this bird-like beast lived in an arid desert habitat alongside famous dinosaurs like Triceratops, Shivuya. Sorry, I'm gonna butcher that. And Pinacosaurus. One could expect a larger theropod like Citipati to be a carnivore, preying on the smaller dinosaurs around it. However, its toothless beak would have made it a poor predator. It was likely an omnivore, snacking on small animals, plants, and ironically even eggs. One possible prey item was juvenile Byronosaurus, which have been found fossilized in Citipati nests. If there was not a meal, these juveniles could also be nest parasites. Okay. Good to know. Let me sleep real quick. Oh god. Leave me alone. I don't want my dog up just in case. Oops. Oh, it's in there. Excuse the hell out of me. Okay. Good. You're eating. Oh, they're very cool looking. I like that. I am its owner, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, so you're female, so not that they all have to be Greek named. Honestly, Ezekiel isn't even Greek. I don't know what I'm talking about. Ezekiel, I think, is from the Bible. But anyways. Oh, gotta figure out a name for her. I don't know. How about Rose? We'll put that here. Rose. There we go, and now we have another dino. Let me go get well, some bone meal. I'll get some of the rock supplies too, unless I just missed them in here. I don't think I saw them. Yeah, no. So I'll go get the slabs and the walls for that, and then yeah. I think it's nice to have like little rivers or something, like, or like a creek, I guess. Whatever you want to call that little water feature that we have in the parasaur pen, but I don't think I want to do that in every single one of them. It doesn't really make sense for some, because some of them wouldn't really even live near water. So. Bone meal, and then yeah, I don't know, I guess I could give it eggs. That's neat. It is an oviraptorid. I said I was gonna get building supplies too. Okay. I guess I ran out. I could have made more. That's okay. I'll do that. And this. And then I can make more if I need it. Maybe I should bring some more bones. God knows I've got enough. Oh, and let's put down those fuchsia spores while we're over here. So I want to see what those look like. Oh, and that's one of the other trees too. Cool. Alright, fuchsia spores. Oh, that's kind of cool looking. It's like a fern, like a tall fern. Alright, we got all this. Let's run back. Oops. Okay. Here we are. I really should... Maybe I should go kill some of those Endermen that I see on my radar. Hello? Citipati. Ah. You are so very small and little. That's one of the jokes that my boyfriend and I make about our cat. Her little nickname is Little Lady. Little Lady. And anyways, we always like I don't know why we say it. If you're a pet owner, you know why, but there's no like explainable way to tell you why I do this. But I don't know. We always talk about it. Can you believe just how small she is? And I guess she is a smaller cat. Like growing up, I had a pretty big cat. And it wasn't just that he was fat. He was fat, but he was also just large in general. Like, and that's not just me being, like a pet mom and saying like, oh, he's big boned. Like, no, he was a large cat. Like, I genuinely think he was like something like, I don't know, 2.5 feet maybe. Maybe that's bigger than I think it is, but about that long. Probably a little less, but I don't know. Whatever you think a cat should look like, bigger than that. So, okay. I'm really hoping this thing can't fly. Look at all that. Where's some of the snow too? I want this to spread. When I said I was going to give you all the eggs. Okay. Oh, this is a good test, actually. Does it tell me? No, it doesn't. I was hoping it was going to tell me the jump height that this thing can do, but... Look at her! She's so cute! Okay. I think this is going pretty well, honestly. We have really managed to pick up a bunch of dinos and get them in here, so I'm quite happy with this. Let's see. Oh, I didn't give him any toys though. Maybe I should. That'll probably be something I come back for later. Hey, come here, pup. I guess we can finish off this episode by just like filling in some of this road. I do hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. I know that when I talk to, you guys, it's, not actually that many people. It's mostly just my boyfriend and the occasional person that stays longer than a few minutes. But, I am very new to YouTube. This is the first time I'm ever doing this and trying to figure it out as I go. So it obviously isn't going to be the highest quality or the best. Probably not the most entertaining, but I am doing, what I think will work. And I was talking about this with my boyfriend too. He was, trying to like, do some constructive criticism, and quite honestly, like, as much as I appreciate his input, of course, don't get me wrong, it's a lot of, like, I'm making this series because I used to watch Let's Plays almost exactly like this, and it has like a super special place in my heart, of course, in the same way that it does for everybody. And I always wanted to make something like this, and what is popular now is not what was popular back then. And I'm trying to go with it, but I also do want to just still make like what I wanted to in the first place, which is this style. So it's nice kind of finally putting something like this together. And over time I'll get better at commentating and, improving as a YouTuber like everybody else does, and I'll be able to look back on this and know that every single Let's Play moving forward will be better than this one is, because this is just, it's so much trial and error, making the thumbnails and doing all the editing myself, of course. So it's a lot to learn. I thought I heard a creeper. But if you have consistently watched this, or like maybe it's more in the future too, thank you for seeing my creation, because I don't know, I've always been a creative person, and I like showing my work. Even if it's not, like the most perfect or the most impressive, I still think it's a lot of fun to just be creative, and I think that the process is honestly sometimes cooler than the actual final result in a lot of ways. So thank you for sticking with me, because I know that I'm having so much fun with this Let's Play, and I really hope that you guys are too. Because ultimately the point of this is, for others' enjoyment as well. Alright, let's see. So we're here. Maybe we can bring this around. Have like maybe one here and another here. Like pens, I mean. And then make the road kind of curve around, follow the shoreline, and then loop back around this way. I think that'd be cool. So in other words, I need to start turning. So we'll take this. We'll do this though. go. Let me sleep real quick. Alright, oops. I'm gonna use up the rest of my stone and check on this guy, on Little Miss Rose, one last time. And then I'll probably end this episode. I'll say this is pretty productive. I'm getting faster at building these too, which is nice. So we get to have more dinos faster. There we go, and this will be a straight line. Imperfect timing, of course, it starts to snow. But that is all the time that I have left for today, so I will probably be recording again this coming Thursday, whatever date that is. And yeah, I hope everybody had a great time watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, it really does help me out. And I hope you have a good day or night, depending on whatever time zone that you're in. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!